Hello, Aries, and welcome to March 2018 love reading. First, I'd like to say that this reading isn't going to resonate with all of you, so please remember to check your moon and rising. This reading is for Sun, Aries, Moon, or Rising. If you have a question that needs to be answered the same day, you can reach me on InstantGo. For personal readings, also www.transformationandempowerment.com. So these links are listed below my video, so I made it really easy for you to get a hold of me. All you have to do is look below this video in the About section and click on the link. All right, so I have already shuffled these cards, and I said I'm going to go ahead and lay this out. I'm trying to leave my videos to be at least 10 to 12 minutes long because it's taking forever to upload, and I really have plans to, bring in some more videos in March moving forward. So that's kind of how I'm going to do it. Okay, so we've got the King of Swords here. We've got the Strength card, which also represents Leo, the Four of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is there has been a sudden change because I'm moving down here now to the Seven Forts. There's been a sudden change here, either with, fire sign, definitely a Leo. And then we've got the King of Swords here. Now, this represents a couple things besides just an air sign to me. This also represents somebody who may have manipulative or narcissistic qualities. It also represents somebody to me that is an authority figure. So they could be a police officer, fireman, a government official, somebody in the army or their forces. It could be an attorney, a doctor, etc. Okay. And I really feel like that person could either be a fire sign of some sort, but I'm tending to lean towards Leo because the Strength card the Strength card is the Leo card. Sorry. And then also this could be involving an air sign, or maybe who I'm talking about may have a mixture of air and fire. So the Four of Swords is there's this peace about you, okay? But what I'm getting here with the Seven of Swords is you have kind of put your foot down because what I'm feeling here is, just looking at all the cards together, is some of you may have been involved with someone who has been lying to you, who have been cheating on you, or just maybe even theft, okay? And with the Justice cards next to it, this person could have gone to jail, or maybe they have a problem with the law. Again, this could represent an attorney, when I look at these threes here. So maybe this attorney hasn't dealt with you in a very ethnic way. Okay, maybe they stole your money too, because maybe you've are using their services for a separation or a divorce. Now, I also feel like for some of you that this has affected your relationship. The Judgment card here is, okay, so maybe some of this you might have been jumping to conclusions, and others you just like, okay, I know the truth, and you might be name calling, you might be calling them out, just kind of looking at the situation too, where I feel like it affected you in a way to where some of you might actually be feeling lost at the moment, or you're just feeling, depressed because, hey, you know what? I mean, here I go again. This didn't work out. But when I see the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, I feel like this was meant to be. Okay. And I feel like it will now take you on a new journey, to where, you can search what you're seeking. Okay. It was a difficult decision for some of you, but hey, you know what? We got the Ten of Pentacles, which is an awesome card. Really awesome card. And to me, that's like, hey, you just made the best decision you possibly could for yourself. Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to shake the table, but it's not the table that's shaking. It's my iPad, because I'm using a different stand here. So, hey, I won't touch the table. Okay. But, things are going to change. Things are going to change for the better. Okay, because we've got the Ten of Pentacles here, and then we have the Six of Wands. So, you are marching forward, but you're still a little bit wounded. You're still a little bit injured and kind of disappointed about how things turned out. With the Four of Wands, though, things are going to get better. And I feel like for some of you singles out there that, you know what, March could be a wonderful opportunity to meet new love, be creative with the love. Maybe, make a little love altar, burn a love candle, just kind of put a lot of roses up there, or, if you're a guy, you can, put whatever you want out there, but something that represents love. But I just feel like there's some things that you should just kind of prepare yourself in a positive way, because I really feel like things is going to get better for you in March. And here we go. We've got the Two of Cups. So some of you singles are actually meeting love. Okay. And I love this picture because it's two dolphins. Dolphins are my favorite. And so I really feel like this has something to do with you singles meeting new love. I'm also feeling like for some of you who are hoping that you would reunite with your loved one, I feel like there's possibilities in March for that. However, there is a Mercury retrograde. So, there's been some great things that have happened under Mercury retrogrades. I just passed the one in November, and I'm like, oh my God, it just like totally ripped me. Here's the Ten of Wands. Okay, so some of you might just be feeling discouraged in March that, love hasn't come in for you. You might still feel alone and just kind of oppressed by it. I also feel like some of you need to be a little bit careful in March. It's kind of a tricky month. And again, that could be because of the Mercury retrograde that, starts, I think, in the middle or right after the middle of March. But then you've got the shadow and the shadow intense, where you can meet someone and you're just like, falling head over heels for them. And then, it turns out to be a stressful relationship, or they just all of a sudden disappear. Okay. Or you could be going through that right now. So we have the Ace of Cups, which is a great card. That's like moving forward in regards to love and, beginning new love. But here we've got the Four of Cups. So maybe some of you are dreaming about love and hoping that it's going to happen. Also, the Four of Cups means some of you are thinking or just mulling over the fact that, hey, I got screwed, or, I'm feeling really hurt. When is love ever going to happen for me? And so on, thinking that way. So we've got the Wheel, though. All right, the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, is saying, hey, you know what? Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Things are going to get better. Okay, I just feel like for some of you Aries, it's really important in March to let go of some of the sticky and garbage maybe that you've gone through in January or February that, just passed. I just feel like there's just kind of some sticky situations going on. And I feel like March is just going to be the month that you clear some of that out. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are actually traveling in March. But some of you may be traveling to, to love. And I feel like some of you, or maybe somebody's coming in to visit that you have deep feelings for, but might not actually make that trip in March. And so what happens? We're feeling depressed. We're feeling depressed over love. And here's the Knight of Swords. So this might have something to do with an air sign. Or, like I said, a Libra. I'm sorry, actually. Let me move these cards over. So we've got the Knight of Swords. So this may have something to do with an air sign. Well, Libra's an air sign. Okay, so maybe I just, it wasn't a mistake. It's just something that came out with Spirit, huh? Could have something to do with the Libra, or could have something to just do with an air sign in general. We've got the Five of Pentacles here. For some reason, I'm feeling like some of you may have spent money on this love relationship, and now, that could be some of the reason you're just feeling kind of, especially with the Six of Pentacles, because I don't know why I'm picking up travel in this card, but I am. And I feel like it's cost money, but I feel like things may have not turned out the way you expected them to, or the trip got canceled and there was a loss of money, because the Five of Pentacles is giving me the impression that there was a loss of money. And so we have the Death card here too, which represents, it can represent a loss, okay, but it also represents endings and new beginnings. So even though some of you might be feeling, just really bad, it's going to get better. And here we've got the Knight of Cups representing a water sign, with the Knight of Swords, okay? So also too, besides picking up an air sign, this might have something to do with a water sign. So something may have ended with the air sign and began with the water sign, but yet you still haven't. I just feel like there's some confusion, you're still wounded. There's still some pain here of just the drama and the things that you've gone through. Let me see we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. What's another card on here? And the Eight of Pentacles. I really feel like that, even though this is dramatic right now, Aries, I feel like it's going to work out for you. There might be a change of heart. Or, the ending that happened, this new beginning is about to take off in March. And, just have the faith. I know some of the cards are just like, I don't want to say they're not good. They're just, some of it's got some sadness in it, but I feel like you're going to pull out of it just fine. So let me go ahead and pull some love cards. What are the messages for Aries? March 2018, love. What are the messages for Aries? Ooh. Well, here's another trip, or maybe you've had a trip. I feel like there were some signs on this trip that just were leading to some of you towards this ending or this breakup. Okay, another way that I'm going to read this is also, I feel like there is a vacation coming, and I really feel like maybe this trip is just about you, but there might be a decision on this trip, because maybe what I'm feeling here is this relationship is just totally not for you, and you're going to actually see it. Maybe you already did. Maybe the vacation already happened. Because, there was Valentine's in February. So, President's Day too. Some people went away for that weekend. I just feel like something happened here. And let's go ahead and take a look here. Romantic feelings, and it's safe to love. Okay. Maybe the person that you love, your significant other, whether you're with them or not, maybe they're just not open enough, maybe romantically, or maybe they're two-faced. Maybe they're romantic when you go away with them, and then when you're not, they're just completely cold as a fish. So, especially the cards I'm getting, you deserve love, it's safe to love again. I just feel like some of you are just sitting in a pool of tears, like, oh my God, it's like, I tried to trust this person, I tried to trust again, and now I just completely lost my trust. Also, too, I feel like for some of you, as I'm looking at the cards or remembering the cards underneath the love cards here, is maybe some of you were engaged or, promised something related to engagement or marriage, and it fell through. Even perhaps it could go further, because I saw a travel card in there. Maybe there was supposed to be a wedding that just didn't happen. But all in all, I just feel like you should stay optimistic about things, as much as it may not feel that way right now. But I do feel like positive things are coming. They're coming for you, Aries. Okay? If you'd like a personal reading, I've already mentioned that in the beginning of the reading. Again, I will mention Instant Go, which is an Apple and it should be coming for Android, we hopefully soon. And then also my website, www.transformationempowerment.com. All of this is listed below my video. Please feel free to just click on the link and it'll take you right where you need to go. Okay? Thanks again for listening, and much love and blessings.